The Bang & Olufsen Beocenter 9000 is perhaps the ultimate sci-fi hi-fi. In 1986, this was cutting-edge technology, but fast forward 40 years to 2026 and it's feeling a little bit outdated, mostly around connectivity. Now you could add a Bluetooth adapter and call it a day, but with Bluetooth, it's lacking the sound quality that a system like this would need. But I have something that just might fit the bill. Arylic sent me over the LP20 wireless music streamer, which promises to bring modern connectivity to old sound systems. So what makes the Beocenter 9000 worthy of upgrading? Well, quite simply, it's one of Bang & Olufsen's most enduring product lines, remaining on sale in various forms up until the year 2000 with the 9300. When it was launched in 1986, it looked like nothing else on the market. It was the choice of Hollywood elites and it featured in the 2000 movie American Psycho with Patrick Bateman. It was his office sound system. And one look at it and you can see why. It has touch sensitive controls all hidden under black glass. Very futuristic for the time. And the rest of it is finished in brushed aluminium. The tape player and CD are both hidden behind panels, which are revealed by pressing here. The tape player even works reasonably well. It's much the same for the CD. Press here and all is revealed. It, like any decent hi-fi from the 1980s, has an AM/FM stereo, but perhaps the real magic is seeing it lit up at night time. It's truly spectacular. It also has a phono input so you can attach a record player like this Beogram 4500. And this Beocenter 9000 is paired with this pair of Beovox Redline speakers, which sound truly exceptional. If you're looking at getting one, you can expect to pay between $500 and $1,200 depending on model. Connected up to the back, you're going to need a DIN to RCA adapter plug. Plug that in. Open up the accessory box, grab the RCA cable, and attach the RCA cable to the back of the Arylic. Plug the supplied USB cable in, connect that to power. To set it up, you need to download the Go Control app, add a device, select the Arylic LP20, click Next, go through the Wi-Fi setup, go through all the Google Cast stuff, give it a name, and you're ready to go. Like the LA50, the LS20 is packed full of features. It has a line input so you can connect things like maybe a CD player or another music source, optical input so you can connect something like a TV, PC DAC so you can enjoy better sound from your computer, and of course a line output so you can connect things like the Beocenter 9000. The Arylic LP20 also features something that's really rather useful, and that is a subwoofer output for powered subwoofers, and that's useful because back in 1986 when Bang & Olufsen designed the Beocenter 9000, they didn't make any provisions to add a subwoofer. It was only in later models that through PowerLink you'd be able to do this. But with the Arylic LP20 you can add something like this, the Beo Sound 2 subwoofer. It also has a coaxial output for sound systems that support that, and optical output. It also has a 12-volt trigger output, meaning that you can use your Arylic to wake up your existing amplifier device. And of course it can play music from a USB drive. It plays MP4, it plays FLAC, AAC, M4A, MP3, WAV, WMA, has Spotify Connect and AirPlay, and more importantly for me, it has TIDAL Connect. And if you're on TIDAL, you're getting full lossless quality streamed directly to the amp, proper hi-fi streaming. It's nice and fast to respond to your inputs. You can also change the songs through the Go Control app. It also has Google Cast, so you can cast from Chrome or any cast-enabled app. It has Bluetooth 5.4 with USB-C and AAC codecs. There's also access to streaming radio. The Arylic's streaming quality is up to 24 bits, 192 kHz, meaning that you can make the most of those Beovox speakers. Overall, the streaming quality is very good for the price point. Now you might be asking why I haven't mentioned Bang & Olufsen's own solution to this problem. Well, Bang & Olufsen offer the Beo Connect Core. It promises to bring wireless streaming to your legacy Bang & Olufsen equipment, but it's very pricey. And when I looked into it, it seems that it's only for PowerLink speakers, not passive speakers like the Bang & Olufsen Beocenter 9000 behind me has. It's worth also noting that the extra inputs on the Arylic become even more useful if connected to a Bang & Olufsen product from the 1990s. Here we have the Beocenter and the Beosound 9000, and both of these only have a single auxiliary input, meaning you can only connect one external source at a time, unless of course you had a switch box. But with the Arylic, you connect the Arylic to the Bang & Olufsen, in this case it might be the Beocenter, and then use that single auxiliary input, and then you can connect something like a record player for preamp output to the back of this, meaning that you can connect more than one source to your existing Bang & Olufsen product. Because of its small size, if you utilize a DIY solution, you can stick this to the back of maybe the Beocenter or the 9000, hide it out of sight, out of mind, but with just enough access to the IR receiver so it still functions with a remote control. And speaking of that remote control, it has a textured plastic finish and feels ergonomic to hold. And the buttons are rubber over what feels like clicky buttons or micro switches, giving a reassuring click when pressed. You can play and pause, turn the volume up or down, track forward, and you've also got Wi-Fi buttons, Bluetooth button, a line input button, a mute button, USB, optical, a favorite button for your favorite playlist, and preset buttons. The only downsides of the LP20 is that it does need to be reasonably close to a Wi-Fi router to ensure decent music streaming. If you have it at the other end of the house or in the garage, it might glitch out a little bit. And like the LA50, the LP20's manual also talks about Bluetooth transmission. The idea is that you're sitting at home late at night and maybe you don't want to have the main sound system on, so you want the sound coming through a pair of wireless headphones. But Arylic tells me that that feature is not currently active. Maybe it's coming in a future update. But overall, the sound quality and the usability of the Arylic LP20 is really rather solid, and for $199 it's reasonably cheap. So if you want to modernize an old Bang & Olufsen sound system, then this might be the product for you. Links are down below in the description if you'd like to purchase one. As always, thanks so much for watching, and if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you have some old Bang & Olufsen equipment that might benefit from a wireless music streaming update. And if you really like the content, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.